Hi everyone, Dennis Foley from Acoustic Fields. Today we're going to continue our discussion on doing no harm in terms of distances in your room, whatever the usage. Listening room, 2-channel playback, live, all of these things that we're going to talk about today pertain to almost any usage. So distance in our length, front and rear walls. We really need distance here. And I get calls from a lot of people and room forms that are filled out with 8-foot distances, 9-foot distances, 10-foot distances. So these distances are just too small to really complement the requirements, the physical requirements that are necessary for almost any room usage. So one of the advantages of distances is it gives us setup options. You know, we can pull our speakers closer to the front wall. We can pull them away from the front wall. We can move them closer to the listening position. We can keep the listening position farther away from the rear wall. There's always a balancing act that goes on here. And if we don't have enough space to juggle all of these variables, the compromises that we make really impact the presentation value we're trying to achieve. So we're shooting ourselves in the foot probably 60–70% of the time here. So a lot of people say, well, you know, this is all I have to work with. Okay, I get it. Then we have to minimize the usage. If this is our footprint that we have to work with, we have to change what we're doing in the room. Okay, and maybe in some cases, and a lot of cases, find another room. Speaker to listening position, big challenge here, because speaker designers design their speakers with dispersion arrays. Okay, these arrays, and you can tell by looking at the speaker, horns versus dynamic drivers, that there's going to be distance requirements for this speaker to work effectively. So you have to realize that. Sometimes you're going to have to get a smaller speaker. Maybe you're going to have to get rid of horns and go to drivers. So it just depends on what you're doing in the room. So that's really important to have the distance from the front to the rear wall to work with. Depth sound stage. This is all a front and rear wall dimensional situation. So if we're going to get that real deep sound stage that we like, and you can get it, we get it all the time in our rooms, you need distance. What are some good distances for front to rear wall? 19, 21, 23 feet. I know you're going to say, wow, that's big. Well, we've got to remember from past videos that this is just one of 4 variables, okay? We have width, we have length, we have height, and we have volume. So it's just a starting point that we have to use to get everything moving in the right direction. So remember, first rule of acoustics, do no harm. Let's pick distances that will actually give us a fighting chance to achieve the objectives of what we're trying to do. If it's 2-channel listening, if it's live, if it's control, voice, it doesn't matter what the usage is. That usage has its own requirements. And when I start hearing people say, and I hear it every day, well, I believe, or I want, or I think, whenever I hear that possessive pronoun, I almost run away from the phone because it's got nothing to do with what you want. If your real goal and real objective is to complement your usage, it doesn't matter what you want. It matters what the room needs. Okay? So it's the requirements of the room that dictate how advantageous your usage is. And it may get to the point where your usage and the room just are not compatible at all. And you'll have to find another room. First rule of acoustics, do no harm. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. We also have a newsletter that you can subscribe to, so please do that because we offer special price discounts to only those on our newsletter. And then don't forget about our forum. We have started a forum on our own website where people ask questions, and I usually get a chance every couple of days to look at it. There's an interchange between people on the forum, and we'll give you real answers on a regular basis, so that'll help you. Thank you.